Voiding a check is simple, but doing it wrong can still cost you money. Writing void isn't the same as canceling a payment in your bank system. A check can still be cashed if someone gets a clean copy with the key numbers, so the goal of voiding is to make that piece of paper unusable. Most people do this for safe reasons, like direct deposit setup, where you need routing and account numbers but don't want a payable check floating around. If money is already at risk, that's a stop payment situation, not a void. Real success is control. The check can't be used. Before you mark anything, confirm the check is truly unused and not already in motion. Start by checking who has the physical check, because if a payee already has it, voiding your copy does nothing. Then open your transaction list and look for the check number, because once a check clears, you can't void it after the fact. Also think about mobile deposit risk, since a photo can be enough for fraud. Finally, gather the check number and the original amount so your records match exactly. To void a check correctly, you want it obvious, permanent, and still readable where it needs to be. Write void in large letters across the front, and add 2 diagonal void lines to prevent anyone from filling in blanks later. Avoid writing over the routing and account numbers, because that's often the information you're providing for direct deposit. Don't sign it, and don't write an amount or payee name, because that turns a void check into a usable one. Use a dark pen only, never pencil or erasable ink, and tear up any extra blank checks you don't need. Voiding the check is only half the job. Your paper trail is what protects you later. Log the check number and update your register or notes so you don't forget where that check went. Write down the intended payee or purpose, like direct deposit setup, so you can explain it if questions come up. Keep proof for records, such as a quick photo stored securely, because disputes often happen weeks later. Treat the voided check like sensitive data, since it still shows your account details. If it's no longer needed, destroy it completely. Most voiding mistakes come from leaving something usable behind. If void is too small, someone can still write around it, so make it big and hard to miss. At the same time, don't cover the routing and account numbers if the check is meant for setup, because then it won't work for its purpose. The biggest trap is assuming voiding stops payment. It doesn't. So if a check is lost or already handed over, ask your bank about a stop payment instead. Also, know stop payments aren't forever, often lasting about 6 months, and you still need to monitor your account afterward for any attempt to clear. A voided check can still expose your account numbers, so treat it like sensitive data even after you mark it. If you want to see which accounts fit how you actually bank and the real dollar impact of switching on your balance, BankingHub can match you in about 2 minutes. Free, no login or credit check. Links in the description.